I think some other important context for what happened up there today is that Democrats right now, specifically Democrats today, are on a bit of a high in terms of what they think their chances are of getting back in power, of winning the House, winning control in some of the states. And that high is because of some elections that happened last night, elections that swung in Democrats' direction by surprisingly gigantic margins. Margins big enough, I think, the Democrats themselves didn't quite know what to make of it when the results came in. Now, we closed out the very last few seconds of the show last night watching these results start to come in. These were 4 impossible seats for Democrats to win that were all up last night. 4 special elections for 4 legislature seats in Missouri. These were all 4 of them, all districts where Trump's margin of victory wasn't just big, it was massive. This isn't like that lower left-hand corner. That isn't Trump winning with 63% of the vote. That's Trump winning in that district by a 63% margin, right? These are seats so red that for obvious reasons, Democrats didn't even bother trying to run someone in any of these districts in the last election. They didn't even try. But since Trump got elected, since the 2016 election, something has been going on that's making Democrats give places like that a second look. Making Democrats take a second look at places where it looked insane to even try just a couple of years ago. Last year, 2017, obviously not a national election year, but there were still elections all the time, mostly special elections, where a seat becomes vacant for some reason and they have to hold a special election to fill it. Special elections tend to be low turnout events. And as a general matter of American political science, we know the lower the turnout, the better Republicans' chances are. So as a general rule, special elections tend to go poorly for Democrats, even at the best of times, because they're low turnout events, and that benefits the Republicans. That's not really the way it worked out last year, though. Last year, there were 70 contested special elections all over the country, plus some regular statewide elections in New Jersey and Virginia. Looking at last year as a whole, there were 4 instances all year when a Republican flipped a seat from blue to red. There were 34 times, including with a U.S. Senate race, when Democrats flipped a seat red to blue. And even when Democrats didn't win, special elections shifted blue last year on average by a ton. On average, Democrats running last year in races all over the country, they did 10 points better than Clinton did in the presidential race in 2016. That's the average nationwide, so that includes very red states and very blue states and places that are purple, too. On average, you put all those 70 together, it's a 10-point shift toward the Democrats. Now, and remember, Hillary Clinton did actually win the popular vote in 2016. So that was 2017. So far this year, in 2018, which is still a newborn baby as years go, so far this year, there have already been 9 contested special elections. Heading into the 4 of them that happened last night in Missouri, the average swing toward the Democrats this year so far was 23 points. Well, now, after Democrats turned in these results last night in Missouri on those red seats in Missouri, now the national average swing toward the Democrats is even bigger. Special elections this year, it's an average swing of 27 points toward the Democrats. Last night, the swing toward Democrats was so big in these 4 Missouri races, it actually flipped one of those super safe Republican seats. In a district that Trump won by 28 points, they had a 31-point swing in that district, 31-point swing toward Democrats, and that was enough to flip that seat, to install a new Democratic member of the legislature in Missouri. Mathematically, that looked impossible before Missouri Democrats did it last night. Now, Democrats look at trends like that. They look at numbers like that, and they say, wow, no seat is safe for a Republican anywhere. Not if there's a 30-point swing in the Democrats' direction, even in red states. Right? That gets Democrats' blood really pumping.